beard game is definitely on point today. I understand there was a whole process to go through this. So how does a man care for a fine beard like that?
Man, I just wake up and it's like that, man. It's fucking nuts, you know what I'm saying? I drink my coffee and that's it. The beard gets done on its own. There's rumors saying that I go to barber shops and shit, but those are rumors, you know?
Good to know. Good to know.
Yes,
all right. Let's talk about this fight, man. It's been a long time since you fought. I wonder, this time away, good thing or bad thing? I mean, on the one hand, you can rest a little bit, right? Have a little time away.
A combination of good and bad, you know? I don't know if I want to dig into the bad on televised recordings, because it's bad, you know? But the good was good too, you know? But the good was also bad, so, you know, maybe we don't even talk about that whole subject. It's in the X-Files.
What was the good part for you? I know you got to do some other things in life, and
the good part is I got to rehab a lot of injuries. I got the rest of my body. I've been competing since I'm 18 professionally in this sport that I love, and competing 3 to 4 times every year. So injuries have happened. I'm not a big believer of like pain medication or surgery, so I've never had surgery, though I should have done it a couple times. So I just believe in like rehab and fixing it up. So that's what I did a good part of the year. And then a great friend of mine, mentor and manager, wanted me to do this reality show, which I hung up on his face numerous times when the opportunity was brought up. And I think I might even told him to go fuck himself a couple times. And he kept pushing it down my throat, and I'm like, bro, I don't want to be part of a reality show. What is this? You know what I'm saying? I thought I'm going to be in there with like one of those fucking Mad World TVs or one of those things, you know. But it ended up being one of the best experiences of my life. It was pure competition and a lot of seclusion, a lot of being in nature. They take your cell phone away, your TV and the radio. No contact to the outside world whatsoever. So that was like amazing, because you don't know how much stress you have in your mind until that's taken away. You know, I can't explain to you in 2 90-minute tapes how good this is for anybody. You know, they actually paid me to go to this retreat, which was the even crazier part. They paid me to do this experiment, and it was amazing. And I learned a lot of valuable experiences for many lives to come, you know. So I got the book coming out soon. Make sure you go get that book when it comes out. It's not soon like this year, but it is coming out though.
Were you planning on writing a book ahead of time, or did that experience still change you?
Oh no, the book's been coming for years, you know. Just experiences helping it up, you know, speed it up, you know.
That's interesting though. So you kind of see this reality show as almost like a life-changing experience for you?
For a part of it, yeah. And it's not because I met somebody so cool, there was some guru in the jungle or nothing. No, it's because I got to know myself better, you know. Since you wake up in the morning, especially somebody like you, you're a journalist, you fucking reading the news, you're getting a message from so-and-so, you don't even know what your own thoughts are, and I'm telling you that, man. You don't know what your own emotions are. What do you wake up feeling when nobody's bothering you, when nothing, you know? When your friend isn't calling you, hey, let me borrow $300. Oh, you do? Fuck you then, you know? All those emotions that you have in your body throughout the whole day, mixing with the negative music that we listen to on the fucking TV, it's just, you don't know who you are until you seclude yourself. I got to do that for about 14 weeks. Then when I come back here, I feel the difference. Like, nah, man, you know. So I've cut it out a lot. A lot of people think like, oh, he's got more money now, he doesn't want to talk to us. No, I've turned off phones on everybody, you know. Fuck that, you know. I want to live that stress-free life. My kids have access to me, and certain people need to have access to me, like that guy back there, you know. That's about it, man.
That's interesting, man. So that's a positive. Was that also the negative when you talk about the bad
stuff? No, the negative is good and bad, because there was a lot of like wild shit I can't discuss on TV that occurred, you know. But yeah, it's good and bad, you know.
Yeah. Why has it been so hard to get you a fight? It doesn't seem like you turn people down. So why has it been so hard to get you matched up?
You know, because the nowadays guys on social media say, yes, I'll fight anybody. And then they'll say, yes, I'll fight you on social media. And then the contract gets there. And man, I don't know. I feel bad for them, because I guess it's like a fighter thing, from getting punches to the head to get amnesia when it comes time to sign contracts and forget the signature. You know, and man, I just fight, man. And, you know, you don't need no further proof than just asking the matchmaker. As Sean Shelby, do I go around turning down fights? The only time that people could say, oh, Masvidal, I called him out in 18, he didn't fight. Well, Masvidal didn't fight anybody in 18, you fucking idiot. You know? I wasn't fighting. That was the plan. I wasn't fighting nobody. And then when the opportunity came up to be in the reality show, I wasn't fighting nobody when I was in this island, secluded from everybody either. Didn't even know what was going on. When I got out, though, I made my opinion known. I wanted Nate Diaz had a fight fall out. I vouched for that one. I was ready to go for that one just because I wanted that. You know, I wanted to fight right away. I tried to get the biggest, baddest fights. I tried to fight Nick Diaz. Then Darren Till came up. So I'm fighting number 3 in the world. Do you think I'm dodging anybody? Is there anybody that could say this guy's dodging me? Number, 37 in the world is calling me out? Get a fucking ticket and get in line, bro. Don't be a cocksucker, bro. Don't fucking just yap to yap. Sorry, ladies, about about the language. I got excited there about these idiots.
Well, I was going to ask you what it was about this fight in particular that got you to say yes, but it sounds like you've been saying yes all along. This was just the name that was there at the time.
Pretty much, you know, since this year started, you know, obviously I wanted the biggest name I could find, and we just went through the list, and it was no's and no's and no's. But on social media, they're saying, yeah, I'm ready. And man, it's just crazy, bro. It's like these new age fighters remind me of like rappers, you know? Like, yeah, like they just talk a lot about killing and shooting, how much women they got, but they ain't got shit. They got bankruptcies, all this type of stuff. Saw social media is like brainwash these guys, you know, because when it's actually time to sign the contract and compete, they don't do it, you know. Do you hear me pulling out of fights forever? And, like, my record is pretty spot on when it comes to fighting. Yet these cowards want to tarnish my name, you know. That's blasphemy, you know.
Does it frustrate you then to see like these
Super
guys
frustrating.
rise to the top and maybe a guy that's been around
man.
paying the dues doesn't get the respect?
The respect, that you can keep that, but just the paycheck is what I want. I got kids, you know. So it just pisses me off. You could sit in the bleachers and talk shit and get exposure off that, you know. And then the UFC will get mad at me if I see one of these guys and address them in person. Like, why are you talking so wild, bro? You know, it's fucking bullshit. You know, I'm here now. We could address it now, you know. So that type of shit does upset me, you know.
How about Till? He's been respectful of you the whole time. Has that been?
Oh, I think Till's cool, bro. Since the first time he called me out, he just said, "Hey, let's scrap. Let's do it." You know, what more is there to it? You know, we're gonna fight. You gotta call my mom names. I gotta make fun of your sister for what, bro? You know, I get it if you do it from a competitive, funny standpoint. Like Till, you put your chin way too high, and then he would say something about me where you're slow, Masvidal, and then like that, you know, from what we compete in and stuff. But once you start getting personal and attacking people's character, family, children, religion, culture, it's kind of corny, you know. We're at least me, I've been out of high school for a while, bro. So that shit that you're doing the spill out about your mom's an idiot, no yours, that's kind of horny, man, you know.
It seems like fans buy into that sometimes, though.
Sometimes seems like, man, these fucking fans nowadays are brainwashed, man. It's just like, who's talking the most shit this week? I get sometimes it's funny, you know. I'm not gonna lie, there's some guys that are funny, and some guys are just over the top corny, man.
Till showing you the respect, but I'm sure that he's also promising you that he's going to come out and knock you out in the first round. I know you don't have to dislike the guy, but how do you see the fight play? I mean, what do you make him? He's a big guy. Obviously, he's got the big left hand, but how do you see your styles matching up?
He's big and he hits hard, man, but I'm going to break his face. That's what I see, you know. Been doing this for a while. He ain't never in his life seen nothing like me in his life. He's never fought nobody like me in his life. You'll find out why that is on Saturday after he gets this lesson. You know, I'm gonna pick him up, take him to school. I'm gonna be a nice guy. I'm gonna put him back on the bus and drop him off at home after the class is done. You know.
You know, Ben Askren's gonna be cage side. What do you make of that? I mean, you're looking for kind of a drama-free week, and then he's gonna be over here.
I mean, he's drama-free anyways. That guy, he's a little groupie, man. You know, he's calling my name and so, who are you? You know, Herb Dean gifted you a win, and you're calling people out. Give the respect Robbie owes. You know, as a man, as a fighter. Having pride in what I do, you know. I choke somebody out, or I think so, and at the moment I could get caught in thinking I choked him out because the referee's there. But when I would see the replay and I would see the guy put the thumbs up, in my head, I would say, man, I didn't choke this guy out. And as a man, having the pride, I would say, let's do it again, especially after you fucking decapitated me on the slam, busted up my face. Let's do it again, because I definitely didn't choke you out, because I've never seen nobody go to sleep like this. That's the first I've seen somebody go to sleep like this. So as a man, I would say, let's do the rematch, but that's how much of a weasel and coward he is. No, I'm gone already. I wouldn't dare repeat that route again, you know. That just shows you his character. He's a bitch, you know.
Well, this will be a big fight for you to get back, man. There's no question about it. You're returning back. So what is the idea? Now that you are back and you're focused and you're back to fighting, what's the plan this year? What do you want to see go from here?
Break Till's face and fight for the title. That's the number one plan. The number two plan will be break Till's face and then fight for the title.